There we are. Wordplay it is. Let's take on the legendary level of wordplay and see how quickly we die. Only the best wordsmiths will win. Okay. That's a lot of vowels to work with here. We are so close to having the word door frame, except we have an N instead of an M, which annoys me. Let's see. Oh, now I can't unsee door frame. I need to think of something else. We almost have raindrops, but we don't have a P to do that. Does this count as one word? If I try to think of like a fire door, probably not. Nope, didn't count. Didn't think so. Many people who do fraud? Nope. Nope. And I want the letter P. I could see so many vowels here. You would think a lot of vowels would make things easier. I do want to get rid of some of these vowels, like, big time. Oh, hang on, I see food. Can we do something with food? Food doesn't lend itself to compound words very well. Oh, hang on. We can do that. That doesn't use many of our vowels, but gets us some bonus points. That doesn't help us out much either. We're just gonna send some stuff here. Ooh, and again, we're missing an E, which would be great for, like, arrive. We don't have an L for jovial. An E would be great for ravine. We don't have an L, could be great for vault. We don't have a G, I could see rooting. And that doesn't work. We do really need to get rid of some of these excess vowels here, though. Oh, hang on. Oh, whoops, that's not right. Rain out like a ball game. There we go. I like seeing things like that. Round 1 complete. So transform emerald tiles. That's kind of fun. Ings are nice. Add 2 emerald cues. That's insane. But it has to be Qs. I like the ings. I like the ings. Oh, good lord. I bet like all of the worst not all of the worst letters, but V, X, and Z all on the board at the same time. Now this vexing could be a fun thing if I ever draw one of the ing tiles. It'd be nice to maybe get like Azure, A-Z-U-R-E, but we would need... Oh, I have that, don't I? We'd have to set up the E for vexing, A-Z-U-R-E. Okay, I'll take it. We got the E's back. So I still have vexing in theory, but let's see. I see vigor, but I don't necessarily want to do that quite yet. We can't do judge because we unfortunately used our U in the last one. I'm gonna just do something really silly here. Get the J out of the way. The M, J, it's an okay word. Okay, now we can do this. Would vigor be better? No, I think I like this. We'll spend this. 27. We just need 21 points here. I see wavy, but that's just 5 letters. I feel like I can do so much better with this board. I see PR. Oh, super. WRADR. I see wordy. I see adapt. I see adept. I'm seeing a lot of 5-letter words. Trying to get larger than that, my brain is just not braining very hard. I see prod, or no, prod ladder. I see droopy. I see. Again, I already said wordy. I see draw. Wait, if I see draw, what else? I am. Does that work? It does! 7 letters. I'll take it. That's the 26 I need. Oh, there are 2 ing tiles. Add bonus points equal to the sell price of all your modifiers. Equal to the sell prices. Okay, but that's to the sell prices. Add 1 bonus point, increased by 3 if you refresh 3 or more special tiles, and an exclamation tiles. Exclamation tiles score equal to the number of unsubmitted tiles, but must end the word. Okay, that's interesting. I kind of like that. Add bonus points equal to the sell prices of all your modifiers. That doesn't seem as powerful, honestly. Exclamation tiles score equal to the number of unsubmitted tiles. So yeah. So for shorter words, those work incredibly well. I see pandas. I see shading. Let's see if we can get this V out of the way. What'll be awesome with the V? Well, obviously there's saving. But that's really short. Ooh, if we can get an R somewhere, we could do a word like grasping. That'd be nice. So we don't want to use G, P, or S. Let's go handy. We get an R, we do not. We'll use one of these, evading. Can we do something better than this? Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Legendary mode's going to kick my ass sometime soon. I'm sure of it. We've got plenty of S's we can work with there. Oh, wow. We're gonna do something just really dumb. Just to try to spend some letters. Exclamation point. We can't do... We can't do grasping. Here, let's get this out of the way. There's our thing. Unfortunately, we only need 15 points, so I don't want to spend... Well, actually, G-R-A-S-P... That's right there. 3, 6, 7, 8. If we don't... Hang on. Okay, let's do that. Because that'll get us where we need. Swap a tile with a random tile from your letters to consonant. Permanently increase the new tile score by 5. That's nice. Has an odd number of tiles. Even challenge hoot. Words contain a pair of letters. With the board I have, this actually might be fun. But this seems better. So the only constants I have on the board are 2 L's, 3 L's, I should say, a P, and the ings. Is it 2 L's in pedaling? I think it's just 1. Oh, okay. It'll take both. Nice. There's way too many I's here. R, that's much better. I want to use the B. I could use the C. Wait, C, yeah. I don't have magic. There's so many I's. Here, hang on. Let's. There's another R. Alright, if we end the word with ER, can we get just a long verb? These letters don't combine super well. Oh, one moment. Need to get rid of this. There we go. So I want a second M. There's so much we could do. Like, we could do bummer. We could do remember. You know what? We're just gonna refresh here. I think we need to. That's not much better. Legendary mode is tough. I have no clue this counts. Does not. Something. I like having the double E at the end. Like. Hang on. Auditor, auditee. Yo, there we go! I'll take it. And now we are in a heck of a world here. This might be another refresh. Especially with the Q and no U, and we've got the X. Well, hang on. We can do this. And that's enough to finish the round, at least. So refresh all tiles with the same letter. If there are 3 plus for that letter, get 2 refreshes. Duplicate a tile and add it to the letter bag. The final word has exactly 4 tiles, gain 2 refreshes. Okay, that's kind of nice. Can't submit up to 4 tiles, increases after each word. Huh. But all I can do right now... Oh, okay. It has to be a 5-letter word. Has to be a 5-letter word. Okay. Does it have a C in it? Is that why it's not? It says A-C-Q-U-I-T. I want to get rid of this Q. Q-U-O... If we had an E, it'd be nice to just do quote. Okay, so actually, hang on. It doesn't have to be 5 tiles. I can submit up to 5. I don't want to use the U yet. So we're just going to do this. That's 6 points in round 5 here. That's going to be... so now we can do Q-A-I. And now the T's gone, so I can't do quaint. But we can do a quail. Might be better. Not great still. I'm out of plays. Yeah. Let's try. Alright, there are. What are the extras? Back. What's over here? Tips. We also have the scoreboard, so many points you need to win this round. Ing and errs. Typing Shift I or Shift E? Oh, that's interesting. What's this? We've got settings. Whatever this is. Oh, whoops. Okay. Alright, we will... What's casual? Go for gold, not yet played. Let's see what casual is like. Press when you've called enough words, you'll get to pick a perk. So it's just free play. Oh, so free play just to see how crazy you can probably get with this. I saw that immediately. That's one of the... Oh, and oh, look at the point values go up way faster. You want to play this game over? How many points can you score? Okay. I see an ING. Alright, fine. Can't find a good word. Press shuffle. Press 1 to refresh to get new tiles. Yeah. We don't have cheater or cheating right now. So we're gonna go something easy. H-E-A-T-I. We're hoping we'll get a G sometime. No G either. Let's see if we can get this V out of the way. Yeah, but without using the I. Hang on. Well, without using the I. Come on, give us a G. We want a G for cheating. Nope, next round. Multiply the final score by the number of R's. Gain a refresh if the word starts with R-E. Alright, let's do this one. I can do cheater right now. Unfortunately, that's only a multiplier of 1. Yeah, I should have waited. That's a lot of N's. And that's a lot of O's. So we're just gonna do that. Okay, what do we got here? If we have an L, then suitable is something. S-U-I-T-A-B-L-E. S-U-I-T. Okay, now I've got well, that's S. S-U-I-T-A-B-L. Well, S's are more common. I think we can let this go. So we need an S and an L for suitable, or even unsuitable. Okay. Unsuitable would be amazing. S-U-I-T-A-B-L-E. So what can I use with the rest of these letters? Not much. Not much. Will it take the Indian bread naan? It does. Give me an L, give me an L. Nope. If the word has two vowels next to each other, multiply by 1.5, return the first tile of the grid instead of sending it to the letter back. Okay. Alright, if we want to again try to keep unsuitable around, S-U-I-T-A-B-L-E. See the word brat available. Give me an L, give me an L. Nope. That's a lot of vowels, so we are now, stuck. Alright, we're just gonna refresh. That... okay. Oh. Speaker. 43 becomes 64. Nice. Then we got the double vowel thing. Again. If we had an I, we could have champion. Champion. So what do we got left here? I see honey. Give us an I for champion. Nope, but we get the next round. Add 2 additional slots to the board. Odd number of tiles. Yes, please, 2 additional slots. Still no champion. And what do we get? Oh, that uses... Champion would use all of the vowels. So we have to come up with a word that uses a bunch of these consonants. Consonants. Wow, hang on. Yeah, the A and the O are only vowels on this board at all. And an I would give us something like sprint, but we don't have the I. Alright, we're re-rolling. And that's so different. So different. We're just gonna run with that. Oh, do you only have one modifier at a time here? I lost the other one. Easy. I like this word. But I need a medal at some point. We're getting close. Wow, okay. We can't even spell the word competition in this game because it's not long enough. And I don't have another R to spell competitor. I don't have competing. I can do compete. That's just rude. So yeah, the modifier goes away. First starts with a letter. Don't lose a play if the word starts with un. Works once per round. Let's... yeah. about to. Oh, I'm 1 point away from getting a medal. Here. Next medal at 1,000. Okay. Let's just start here. Actually, there's a lot of vowels on the board that we need to get rid of. We're just gonna do this. Modifiers. Where's at least 3 different vowels? Okay. Gifts. 2 ERs. ERS. 3 different vowels. We'll play this 4 by final ones. I'm gonna do this. There we go. Yep. As I said earlier, it had the C in it. We used this earlier. It's a nice word. We are going to run out of plays here, clearly. I like seeing the double D's there. But what to do with them, I'm not entirely sure. Just do some of them. Next round, refresh ignores any tiles on the submission bar. Oh, that's nice. Modifier, if word doesn't have 2 consonants in a row. Oh, that's interesting. I think this multiplies the score by 2. 21. That didn't count. That didn't count, apparently. Oh, RS. Yeah, actually, okay, that makes sense. That was me being dumb. If I had another E, I could do Emperor. Let's see, so if I had EMPEROR, what do we get elsewise? I see gold. I could do golden. I see loon. If I use the E, I could do laden. I see bold. Let's go bold just for now. See if we get another E next time around for Emperor. We don't. Ooh. Well, I got rid of the Z just now. Might have been fun to do chimpanzee at some point. Wait, do I have enough for... I do... And we're almost out of plays. Special. Word shorter than 6 scores. Ugh. Final score is multiplied by 2 during special rounds. First tiles are all multiplied score by 5. Alright, that's nice. 34. Wait. If the first tile is a vowel tile multiplied... you multiply the vowels score, not the words score. Fine. Actually, we don't have a lot to do here. Or don't have a lot we can do with this stuff. That'll do. And that's our last play. We only got 1 medal. Yeah. New best. Final score 18. Word spelled 30. Perks purchased 7. Best word champion. Alright, yeah. We'll go back from there. So I've got a bronze medal in casual. I guess we can maybe get a silver, gold, and go higher than that. We're gonna go hard mode. See if we can do a little bit better. Ooh, I have a lot. I left a lot of N's on the board. So let's see if we can do I-N-N. I can do the word inner. I feel like I can do a lot better than that. I see a TH. TH. Hang on. Something that thrums. Nice! Round 1 of hard more than 2 letters. I can do wild cards, I can do exclamation points, or I can add another letter to the board. I did like the exclamation points earlier. If you can actually stack up multipliers, those will help a ton. Now this, we've got a lot of vowels showing. Can't do much. You just get rid of some of these vowels. Oh, hang on. We can do even better than that. And tail. Get those bonus points. I can do the word not, K-N-O-T. I can't do naughty because I don't have a second T to pair with the Y. Let me just get rid of this K. I'm gonna do this. I need more consonants. There's an exclamation point. O. Q-U. What can I do with the Q-U here? Q-U. Q-I. Q-O. We need to do something that's not the Q. Let's see if we can get the B or the W out of the way. I don't like this. We don't have much to work with here, but I'm just gonna do that. There we go. It's not a multiplier, but we don't have any multipliers this round anyway, so we'll let that go. Ooh, alright, what do we got? So what do we got? What do we got? Upgrades. Permanently add your refresh count to a tile's score. Well, that's incredible. I just had this last time. It's not great. Add a hold zone. Tiles in the zone aren't affected by a refresh. That's interesting. That can let me save words. You've seen me think of things that I want to do, and then they just kind of don't happen. This is nice. This is very nice. This could be really good. How large is the hold zone? Drag and drop tiles to move them around the letter grid. So I don't know how big the hold zone is supposed to be. That feels like it's just good. Okay, so ooh, if I could do crowning, that would be awesome. So let's undo all this. So O and N are both pretty common. I don't need to worry about saving them. Although the N, and I need the I if I want to do crown them as well. So there's lots of N's. We could just do a refresh right now. Because I don't know. Yeah, there's not. I can do the word noon just to clear things out. We're going to try that. See what happens. See, there's our G. We'll submit that. As before. The J's. The J's are always hard for me. It's like, I'm sure there are plenty of J words out there. But it's like my brain just doesn't like recall them easily. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do a refresh thing here. I'm looking for a letter Y. Oh wow, that was cruel. And actually, that was cruel. I can spell. I can spell. Do we have an R to say crueler? No. Alright. That's fine. When submitting, the fourth tile was scored. Oh, wow. Transform a tile into an emerald. Multiply. Let's do that. 3? Okay, so if I, hang on. So if I just put, like, that. Is that gonna do what I think it will? That's, okay. Okay. Is it frog sound? Does this count? It does not. Okay. Well, we can at least get some bonus for the letter M there. B, O, W, that, I don't like that. I was about to say I could put vowel in. I would use my O that I'm trying to save up here. Also, that wouldn't put, what I want. I want to see if I can put the W or the K in the third spot. Actually, we can. That gets me there. Just don't have the... Add 4 refreshes. That's impressive. If letters are a vowel, refresh all vowels. If it's a consonant, refresh all consonants. Oh! That's actually quite nice. Return the last tile to the grid instead of sending it to the letter bag. I can add extra refreshes. Let's do this. Word must include the highlighted tile. Okay. F-L-O-W. We would need an R if I wanted to do a flower. But F-L-O-W. So if I had an E and an R, I can do flower. There's the Y. Oh, so what's going to be better here? Is it going to be flower or enjoy? E-N-J. Oh, I mean, the flower actually uses that tile much better. L-O-W-E-R, and we can put an S on there. That should do well. Yep. Alright, so now this is not necessarily helping us, so I think I want to save something for jovial. We've got an ing that could be great here. Well, hang on. That's a nice long word. I'm not getting the 3 times. But you know what? That's a long word. I will take it. That is complete. Alright. So at a refresh zone, how someone will be refreshed after submitting the word. Oh, so I can guarantee I have a hold zone and a refresh zone. That's actually quite nice. So add bonus points equal to the sell point of your modifiers every round, and 3 bonus points increased by 2 when you add a new tile to the letter bag. We're gonna do this. Heck yeah. Alright. Once again, this is gonna be great. Hang on, so getting rid of some very big stuff. Is there anything I want to keep or I want to refresh in particular? We'll go with that for now. Oh, okay, it only refreshes the 2 that were actually there. I guess that makes sense. The tiles are going to come in later. That's a lot of A's. All right, first off, we're going to put all the A's over here. We might use some of them here. I can't say stalled. No, I can't say stalled. S-T-A-L-L-E-D. Okay, that works. I'm taking that. Do I want to refresh every single one of the A's? No. Okay, that's not great. Hang on. COMBOIN. If I can get a G. Oh no, it did the whole thing. Okay, well that didn't work out. I didn't get a G anyway. Wow, that sucked. All right, let's do. Hang on, let's not do what we did last time. Let's try this. Refresh all consonants or all vowels. I still didn't get a G. Show me. Oh, there's a lot of vowels there now. Fine. Oh, I should have moved my vowels into the refresh zone. Oh, I've thrown, y'all. I've just completely thrown this round. We'll get all of that. I'm gonna put an E and an I in. I think we're still gonna be fine, honestly. Yeah, we're gonna be fine. And we can even do vowel next turn as long as we don't like get rid of all of those important parts. Maybe like the word avowed, maybe? Or, well, we've got stuff. Challenge. Bonus points if your word contains an O, otherwise it resets. I remember getting that last time. It is very nice. We're gonna do it. Hang on. If I say A-V-O-W-E, we need to refresh consonants. We want a D. We get it. And we get the triple letter score for avow, or W in avowed. Oh, I keep forgetting that that does that. I need to get rid of some of these vowels. This is insane. And yeah, we need to... Actually, that's fine. I like seeing that. And bonus points for the O. Let's see if we can keep this going. That's okay, I guess. If we can get the C or the H in that letter, that would be, that does better. And let's not refresh those. I don't want to worry about the Q, so we can actually refresh that, I think. Oh, well, hang on. I want to keep the O bonus going. I want to keep the O bonus going. Okay. Okay, if I want to use an ED in it, what else can I use the O with these letters that we have left? T-H-O, toss. This might be British slang, I don't know. Doesn't matter, I figured. Because putting, the H or the Y in that fourth spot would be amazing. Well, hang on. How can I get the Y into that fourth slot while also using the O? Or I don't know. I don't think we can. So what can I do next? I'm really overthinking this. I'm sorry, y'all. Alright, we'll go with that. Oh, I forgot about the refreshing. Well, okay, we got rid of the Q and the Z. I'm not mad about that. We've got an O again. Lots of E's. I don't have an R. But we can get our exclamation point in. Let's get rid of some of these E's. Alright, what do we got here? Gain 2 planes when you skip the perk screen instead of 2 refreshes. Transform a tile into an emerald. Swap a tile with an E from the bag. Increase the new tile's score by 2. Okay, that's kind of nice. Or we can just ask for more refreshing, which we're not really doing. Let's get our upgrades in there. First tile is locked. And we don't have an O anywhere, unless we use our refreshing thing. What S also uses Z? I can think of the word sizzle But I would need a second Z for that. And that's just wild. If I had a second F, I could also do like suffering. So hang on, SU. I want to refresh all of our consonants. Let's get the vowels out. S-U-F-F-E-R-I-N-Gs. All right, let's see if we can get another F in here. Probably not. Nope. Oh, but we can now. S-U-R-F-I-N-G. We don't need the A's. We don't want to lose the exclamation point. T. Can I get the K in the fourth slot? Yes, I can. Now I think teak is an adjective? And like, I mean, if it was I don't think it's a verb. If it was, I could do teaking. What does teak? Teak is, yeah, it's a noun. It's a hardwood species of tree. But I like having the ing. Let's do that. Go there. I like having ing available. Alright, so we've got an ing that we want to use. Take a gander. I don't think that works. A gander is a look. It's a noun. It's not a verb. So this doesn't. It does work. Hello. I'll take it. Ooh. So actually, hang on. If I did FOX exclamation point, that would be amazing. What else do I want to look at? I can just refresh everything and see if I can roll the X. There are 65 tiles still in the bag. So just re-rolling 12 of them doesn't mean, yeah. Well, here's what I can do. I can do this though. Just a few. What do I want to save here? I think we've got 3 T's. We don't need to do that. Alright. We'll do that. Those exclamation points that I can triple up are awesome. Saw this right away. Is that enough to win? No. Oh, no. E-R-S. I could also do gators as A-T-O-R-S as like alligators. but okay, that doesn't like that anyway. Let's see. Can we put we can get the H in that last spot. Let's see if we can respin an O there. There's a Z. There we go. All Q tiles are swapped for QU. Oh, that helps a lot. And gifts, add 5 standard R tiles, 5x. That's nice. These are all, both of these are nice. But this, I think, is going to be a little bit more useful. That frees up our U's and means every Q is no longer dead weight. But you know what? We've got so many refresh options. Q's aren't a huge problem. We're gonna get the bonus R's here. Okay, what am I gonna do here? Not a lot that I can think of off the bat. So we're just gonna do this to start. Oh, I could have shuffled for an E, I think, and maybe done something a little bit more. Yeah, and actually this is gonna Z-O-M-B-I-E-S. So we need to shuffle something for an E here. Okay, what can I think of for this next round? I like the STR. I like the ING because it's an N. So maybe it isn't out. Alright, we're going to shuffle. Do that. Now we've got an ING. Yeah. We've got another O that we can use next time around. Okay, so we need to do something. Q-U-O-T. We're getting E. We can get an E. I don't like having double C's here. Now, someone who takes quotes? Yes. Oh, there's one of our nice R's. Ooh, we got multiple nice R's. We need multiple E's here. That's fine. And that R. Oh, that's a good word. Is that the biggest one we've had this round so far? 73? I like it. Can I put an EN in front of Tracer? Will that work? Now, Entrancer would absolutely work if I had another M. I don't know if Entracer works. It does not. So we'll just do Tracer. We can't do Tracing here, unfortunately. Oh, okay, I forgot about that. Oh, we are low on vowels. This is bad. Save you, save you. Actually, so we can work with this. Hang on. Move everything over. What do we have too much of here? We definitely have a lot of A's. I see handy in here. We'll get an R out as well. Lost my O bonuses, but yeah, we were just low on vowels. Fill any used upgrade slots with random common upgrades. What? Has exactly 5 tiles. The first and last tiles score 3. That's impressive. Fill any unused upgrade slots with random common upgrades. Well, we use our randoms completely. Okay. Convert to golden? Holy mackerel. Okay, we can only do 2, so we want to save those, I think. Shuffle for E, refresh all except I think we're good at the moment. I like that how that looks. Okay, hang on. If we want to golden some things up, and we know that we're just, E and R are amazing letters to make golden, so we're just gonna do it. Oh, we've got some expensive things in here now. If I can get that R in the 3x whatever again. Oh, I can. With... Okay, well, the R isn't in the 3x spot. The exclamation point is. And that's good for me. Oh, I could have tried to use the O again. Alright, I need to... Yeah, I lost the streak there. I lost the streak. But... Let's... Okay, hang on. I'm not going to use this because refreshing all includes what's in the phrase right now. So we're gonna... Alright. Ooh, here's the Q again. Q, U, O, T, E, D. I want a D. So, let's see if we can find a D, or maybe an ING. Okay. Oh, we definitely don't want to get rid of those. We see some more O's in there. I have a V that I would love to use. I see the word arrive. Unfortunately, that doesn't put where the vowel in that 3x spot that I would love to use it in. Carver, arrive. Well, I think Carver works relatively well. Let's actually, you know what? Let's see. I can see. Oh wow. Okay, I don't have the O in here. Hang on. No, I want to use the O. Hang on, so if we go CORVI, if I can get like a Corvid going. Converse, CONVER. I would need an S. Wow. Okay, there's a lot that I'm. Okay, I see Corvid and Converse are two things I'm already thinking of. Hang on. If I just put this here. Let's put. I think I like the N. Oh, I think so. CONVER. Okay, I can't do Converse, but we can do Converse. I think that works really well. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. Wait, I lose! Wait, when? Oh, did I run out of plays? What happened there? I was not even paying attention to stuff. Yeah, I'm out of plays. Okay. Huh. Well, so one thing I noticed here is I basically didn't get multipliers through this game. There was nothing that ended up giving me multipliers. So that might have been the problem there. Because I felt like I was doing well. Oh well, that's wordplay. And that is now 9:45 already, so I think we're doing good. Hope y'all enjoyed, and yeah, I'll be back next week. If you're watching the VOD here on YouTube, then now's the time to do all the fun YouTube stuff. Hit like if you like the video, subscribe and ring the bell if you want to see more like this. I have a link down in the description to my Ko-fi if you want to support me. Helps me get more fun games to play. I always appreciate it. And with that, I will see y'all later. Bye.